Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Taurus, as you know, this could be your energy, but it could be the other person's. Okay, so what I see here is that there was a breakup. Okay, and somebody is undecided as to whether or not they should come back to you, okay, or you to them, however this goes. There is an event here. I feel like they're unsure if it's going to be a happy one or a sad one. It's on its side, but I'm getting that feeling like this person, whoever they are, it's like they're really up in their head, a lot up in their head, like overthinking things. Okay, and so they have a certain expectation of how the outcome is going to be. They're undecided whether or not they're going to do it yet. Why? Because of the snake. Okay, so the snake is that wariness, feeling worried about things that suddenly come out of the dark, you know, like the snake, how it slithers through the grass and oops, too late, you're bit, you know. It's like that. So the things that come out of the dark to startle them, to surprise them, or to bite them. So to speak. And so, yeah, so they're undecided what to do about this, okay? So, and it's interesting how the cards fell. Really, really interesting. We see two Seven of Cups up here, sitting here in your overall energies, okay? Look at the first one. The cups are all empty, okay? Because they've covered their eyes. They don't want to see. They feel unloved. There's a lot of confusion here. Here, in the future, we see that they don't no longer cover their eyes and they're actually looking at the options. Okay, the options are now visible in the cups, but they're afraid. 1 minute, I will be right back. Sorry about that. I had a little tickle in my throat, had to cough. So this is about a new opportunity. It feels like it's been a long journey from what we see. You see that they have been trying to shed light on a future decision. Okay, so that's what they're looking for, to make a future decision. Yeah, and he even rides to the future, okay, towards the Ace of Cups, or brings the Ace of Cups, you know. But this is about making the right choice and being afraid to choose. You know, back here, they didn't even want to look. They got their eyes covered, so naturally the cups are empty, you know. And over here, the eyes are uncovered, and they can clearly see their options, and they know which one they want, but they're so afraid and so overthinking this that they're afraid to choose. Because they have a cup in mind. It's right here. So this person really needs to take back their power, is what the Emperor is saying. Take back the power from this devil. Okay, this devil that's driving them, these fears. Look at this down here below. This is feeling threatened. Okay, why? Because of the other Nine of Swords that's on top of it. Because of all those swords are still bleeding. These are all ghosts of the past, wounds that they never ever took care of and just swept under the rug, but they were still there. And now they're really haunting them and influencing their decision here. They're missing information. They feel like they're missing information. Okay. Those swords are what is keeping them back, what's causing delays. They need to listen to their intuition. They need to go within, and they need to face these swords and finally put these swords, these bleeding swords, to rest, so that they can actually hear and see their intuition, you know, so that they can see the truth, because these are clouding their judgment. They're making them, these swords are making them question their intuition, which is sitting right here. Isn't that interesting? 2 Nine of Swords and 2 High Priestesses in the same group. That speaks very loudly to me. As well, it should to this person, if they're watching, whether this be you or them. And so here we have the King of Coins in reverse. It could very well be you, but it could very well simply be an energy. Only you will know, okay? And so this is somebody who backed out of a relationship or backed away from a connection because they were too fearful, okay? Why? Because probably in the past, going by what I'm seeing below, they had a lot of experiences that didn't work, and that made them afraid to go through with something. Oh, they feel like life wasn't fair to them. When they look, it's because they really love this person. Their heart really wants to go there. But all of these swords are telling them, no, no, no. See, the swords are what's influencing their expectations of such an action, you know. So the swords are influencing their expectations of their choice and what is actually filling those cups, you know. So, yeah. So over here we have this Four of Cups, and this is fear of being disappointed. It is questioning a choice or a decision that you're about to make. Yeah. And yet, in the same breath, it's like this can be a card of the betrothed in this, look, look at the image. You know, he loves her. He wants to marry her, you know, wants to be with her. But that got turned in the reverse, wheels in the reverse. This is, this is something they had, you see, but they backed out of it because they were too afraid. They had the opportunity, but they backed out, too afraid. So they could be emotionally troubled by that choice that they made and by this choice that they have to make. Why? Because these swords are still here, still influencing them, even though their heart craves to be with this person. And that's what makes it all feel so unfair, that they can never have what they want. But I mean, if they can't have what they want, if their external world is not the way they want, then that's a signal that they need to look inside and fix what's broken in them in order to make these two worlds align. And we know that there are things broken in them. It's here, never been fixed. So this is why it feels like there's a pattern that keeps repeating for this person, you know. They're so afraid here, afraid they're going to be, somebody might stab them in the back, see the knife, trap them in that net, you know. And so, but yet they're so attracted to this person. Look, the queen here and the queen here. They want to go to this person. You see, down on the knees again. We had him down on the knees in the Wheel of not the Wheel of Fortune, but it was somewhere. Somewhere they were down on their knees. Anyway, the point is that they love this person. And because, like, there's a consequence, especially with justice being here in the reverse, there's a consequence for every action, every decision we make, good or bad. And the consequence of not having dealt with all of those swords is what's causing this, or what has caused this. So, and cause them to think like this, you know, cause them to be so afraid to love again, so afraid to love again. The Grail Knight above, so you see, going within, trying to find answers or needing to, and I'm going to say needing to, trying to shed light on something, because we have the High Priestess here twice. What they need to do is go within and find all those hidden swords. They're going to have to begin, and I would suggest that they would begin with the sword that's on the bottom, the one that began it all, that set them up for this pattern. There they are. That's why they're imagining the worst, you know, because of those swords. So that could free them, you know, but free them from this devil, you know, that's holding them prisoner. I feel like they want to talk to you. They want to talk about another chance. But if they want to do that, and they want it to be successful this time, they're going to have to do the inner work. Okay, and they're going to get another chance. You guys, this relationship is going to get another chance. We saw the wheel in the reverse over here, but we see it in the upright here. So it is going to come back around. Okay, so if you're wondering that, then know that it is going to come back around. But the whether it works or not is, have they learned their lesson? Have they learned their lesson? The wheel is about lessons. Okay, they didn't learn their lesson back here. That's why it turned in the reverse and they backed out. It's that simple. And now those swords are holding them here. So they've got work to do. But because things aren't as they appear. The Magician is also here. Okay. Their challenge is going to be to take this decision to, first of all, they're going to have to deal with these fears that they have, those ghosts of the past, where those fears are coming from. That's what they need to ask themselves. You know, they need to ask themselves, how did I get here? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I thinking this way? Where are these thoughts coming from? Well, all those answers, they have them. They're behind them, but they have to go within and look. They're being told all over this reading, you need to go within to find your answers, to shed light on how you got here and how to get out of here and how to make things better. It's all there, written in your history. So that's their challenge. To make this decision to do that, that allows for healing inside, which is so very important, because then the outside will then come into alignment, like attracts like. And then you get this beautiful opportunity here for another chance. A chance to change something. A chance to love again. Okay? With your Empress. Look at that. The Emperor and the Empress together again. Oh my God. I just saw this in the corner of my eye. Oh my God. It's like my words are premonitions. Look at that. There you go. Three of Wands. There they are, sending off the message. There's the outcome. Wow. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.